Disclaimer, I am no longer a thief. If we're being completely honest, I don't think I ever was, but to say this just so my video doesn't get taken down, I do not support or promote anyone to try doing what I'm about to share with you. This story, as most of my stories will, take place in Mount Royal. At this point, you just gotta assume that everybody's gonna be in a guild at Mount Royal, because if you can think it, there's a group of people that can do it. There's the people who can fight, the people who can steal, lie, and the ones that can lead. Not to boast, but I fell in all those categories as a kid in that rowdy ass school, bruh. And this is the tale about how I stole everyone's Pokemon cards. Until this day, not a damn one of them knew. Now, in my school, the most popular things to own were them rinky-dink ass yo-yos that don't work even though they give them to you for free or make you buy them, by the way. Them dangerous ass Beyblades. And to give context, because I didn't mention it in the original script, the reason them Beyblades was dangerous is because people used to throw them at kids. Who throws Beyblades? They're metal discs, by the way, at the back of kids' heads. Anyway, them ugly ass Monster High dolls. Every girl had one of them, bro. The show was fire. And of course, Pokemon cards. I personally didn't own any of them until I met Nasir. He really got me into Yu-Gi-Oh, Beyblades, and Bakugans and all that nerdy shit. You know, I don't complain. I like being a nerd. It was fun, you know. Now, these Pokemon cards were the holy grail of school, bro. If you owned a Pokemon card of any kind, it could be complete and utter garbage. If you owned a card, you are a god among men. Kids used to choke other kids in mid-air and threaten to break into our house just for some cards in GTA. Anyway, when I first started Pokemon, my hands always sucked. I think I had a stun fisk. Like, what the f even is this ugly ass weak fish, bruh? I also had throw and sulk, the f***ed up twins that need to put some lotion on their skin with that big ass crack in the middle of their head. I also had a Garbodor or Garbodor. I don't even care, bro. My hand was trash, which is literally what this Pokemon is. Some trash. Long story short, I was with my hand and I wasn't too happy about it because everybody else had shiny Rayquazas and Pokemon and Kyogres, bro, and Groudons. And these little nerdy ass geek niggas would come to me and they'd be like, Look at Big Boy with his ugly ass hand and his little weak Pokemon cards. He'll never beat us. Now, I was feeling kind of hurt because it was like I didn't really socialize in any groups until then. And I thought, you know, maybe if I had some cards, I'd be cool. It didn't work because even the geek niggas was bullying me. But they learned their lesson because I robbed all them niggas. And they never even saw me. I used to like steal their cards in front of them. I'd be like, yo, what's this? And the moment they turned their head, Sly Dog put it right in my pants and walked away. They learned their lesson because they was like, yo, where's my Kyogre at? Where's my Rayquaza at? I'm just smirking. I don't know, man. You gotta find it. Meanwhile, it's in my pocket. You ain't getting that back either. It's mine now. Since my hand is weak. I played them with their card too. I used to duel them with their cards. Call me the sneak thief. Now, some people in the school thought I was the one that started stealing cards, but it wasn't me. I was just the mastermind. I used to be robbing them kids in front of them, away from them, going in their lockers and stealing their powerful cards. Like, bully me once and I'm taking your cards, bro. I'm taking them because I will have the most powerful hand in deck and y'all will call me God even if I have to rob you until you have no deck. Anyway, I managed to rob every person and that's pretty much all it was for me. I wasn't like the type of person that would go out of my way to steal just because, or to steal because I had power or I was bigger than people. I'd steal for a reason. I mean, I don't do that anymore. And I only steal like stuff you can replace. I wasn't a burglarer. A burglarer? Burglary? I didn't do burglary. I'm not Catwoman. I don't know how to say that word. I feel like I said it right, but someone's gonna correct me and say I said it wrong. Anyway, I was obsessed with winning. I even stole off-brand bootleg booster packs from this Chinese guy at the flea market. And I was excited, bro, because when I opened it, I pulled this cool looking Zekrom and no one including me had any idea it was fake until this buck-tooth Pokemon obsessed baboon tore it by accident.
I told you not to
For those who don't know, the inside of a Pokemon card is white. The one that he ripped was fucking gray and dookie brown. That bucktooth ashy ass black buffoon did not hold back at all. He was like, yo Chris, the card that you have, that card is fake. You know that's fake, right? Look at this lame dude over here with these fake cards. Now, I didn't have any idea it was fake. Don't go to that Chinese guy, bruh. Cause he was selling those cards for like $10 a pack. Walmart don't even do that. And they expensive with their booster packs. That's the only reason I robbed him. Because he tried to scam me. He was like, $10 for a Pokemon card. I'm not paying $10 for no booster pack. And they're fake? Come on now. Anyway, back to the story. Bro, I lost so much money getting Pokemon cards, man. My parents lost so much money buying me Pokemon cards, man. W parents. I didn't know that he knew. And I tried calling him on his, I was like, look, man. I looked him in his beady eyes and his plate colored teeth and told him,
hey, you go ahead and give me one of your strongest cards because you destroyed mine.
Even though he was smaller than me, he was not taking it. He was like, hey, little bro, hey, bro, hey, bro, hey, bro, I'm not giving you nothing, because that card was fake. You're not going to bamboozle me. Hey, bro, I'm not giving you nothing, that's fake. Now, like I said, you should never steal, because there will always be consequences. Lucky enough, there wasn't none for me. I did not get caught. Now look, this is not a gateway for you to do it because you will eventually get caught. I just got lucky and didn't get caught, which is why I said lucky enough. But it didn't apply because I didn't get caught and I was ready to steal. Not even just his Pokemon cards at that point. I was ready to take his wallet, his watch, his deodorant, his Lysol, his house keys. I didn't say nothing out of pocket if you was wondering, but you're gonna have to slow the video down if you want to know what I said. Anyway, I stole from him too. Just gonna keep it blunt. I stole a lot of his cards. And if you were wondering, by the end of the school year, I made out with about, and this is a real number, I made out with about 546 cards. And I'd say roughly around 40 to 30% of them cards definitely belong to him. Now, I sold all of them as a way to repent for stealing them. But man, who just texted me in the middle of my recording? Oh my God. I'm about to... Give me a moment. Okay, where was I at? Being a little gremlin, sneaking around school, robbing them niggas right under their noses was low-key exciting, bruh. And it was a win-win. I got out with some cool cards, and I got my bullies back in blood. There's a thrill behind it, but please, bro, I cannot stress it enough. Do not do what I did. Do not. You're not gonna get anywhere with it. I'm surprised I didn't get caught, but that's just me. I didn't get caught because it just wasn't my time, I guess, because I was not no expert. I'm saying it like I robbed a bank. I only stole Pokemon cards. If you end up stealing Pokemon cards, don't feel like a terrible person. It's Pokemon cards, but don't go out stealing people at gunpoint. You're weird if you do that. Also, I don't know if you'll ever see this video, Mr. Kirby, but as long as I live and breathe, I will let you know in this video, and if I ever see you again, I will let you know in person. The whole school know what you did in that bathroom. The whole school knows what you did to that water team leader, Kyogre card, in the bathroom. Trust me, you sick Okay, let me give y'all some context, because y'all don't know what I'm talking about. He took a Pokemon card into the bathroom and did a little unlawful thing to the girl that was on front of the card. Anyway, I'm letting your secret out because you blamed it on my boy Nasir, and people believed it. You really pinned the blame on them. I made sure to correct that. If anyone who used to go to Mount Royal knows who I am, you already know who Mr. Kirby is. If you ever see this video, Mr. Kirby, no, your secret is out. I never dreamed of stealing a card from you. Never dreamed of it. Because I know what you did. You're disgusting, bro. In all seriousness, why? She's not even real. Why did you do that? And then out of everything, you decided to pin the blame on my boy and I said, anyway, Mr. Kirby, I know what you did. I know what you did. Moral of the story, don't steal. I feel like that's common sense, but don't steal. Even if you think you can get away with it, you'll get caught eventually, bro. Do not be that guy. Do not steal. It is not, you're not getting away with it. I only got away with it because I have dumb luck. Like Jeffrey Dahmer, that was a terrible example. He did have dumb luck though. He got away with so much. Don't do it, bro. Also, don't touch Mr. Kirby's hands. And last thing, subscribe if you want. I really, I'd like to see you subscribe, but if you don't, it's whatever. Not pressed about it. But yeah, that's the end of the story.